Hi, I'm Alex Archibald. I've been buying and selling antiques since I was a kid. Over the years, generations of our family have gotten involved in the business, and I'll search just about anywhere I can to find hidden treasures both big and small. I never know what I'll turn up next. It's about exploring new places, seeing new sights, and having fun. And even though sometimes I get over my head, we try and make things a little better along the way. This is Curiosity. Hi guys, and welcome to today's episode. As you can tell, I'm off and on my way somewhere where, well, no surprise, I bought a storage unit. Today's was kind of a weird start because we won this unit, which incidentally, I have quite literally no idea what's inside of it. Even from the photos, and you'll see when we get the door open eventually, that everything's covered up in tarps, and that's why I bought it. Why would somebody cover everything in tarps unless they really cared about the stuff inside of it? Unless they're storing a bunch of tarps. That would suck. But we came all the way out here this morning once already, and nobody answered the door. And I tried calling yesterday to set up an appointment to come and get the stuff, and nobody answered the phone. So I was actually worried the guy might not be all right. And so we got in touch with their boss kind of and asked to do a wellness check. Now, it turns out he just slept in. So I went all the way back home, and now we're going all the way back, and it's like about an hour or so each way. So it's been a lot of driving already, but he's guaranteed me that he's there. We're gonna go inside, check the unit out. Let's hope that this was all worthwhile. Will it be a big payday today? Who knows? I paid a whopping $1,250 for this unit, and that's a big spend considering you can't see what's inside, but it's a big unit, 10 by 15, and well, enough talk. Let's get inside and let's see if this all made sense today. Let's go. So they're just coming to unlock my unit right now. There's a bit of a mix-up. I guess the manager, they don't know what happened to them. They went AWOL. So there's other people looking after the unit. They've never done this before. So we're gonna figure it out. But I'm a little concerned because my unit is right next to this other unit here. And that unit was full of chairs and like bouncy castles and rental equipment and stuff. Mind you, it sold for over $4,400. But it was just like 1,000 chairs, folding chairs. So let's hope that's not what's under the tarp in here. That said, if it is, I mean, obviously there's some value. Somebody saw what it was and spent that much money. But it could be with side-by-side units like this that it was the same company renting them. So it could be event rental stuff. But then again, you never know. Well, I guess when I say you never know, we will know. We'll know right away. We'll know as soon as this gets opened up. And look who's with me. Melissa. When was the last time you saw her?
I know. This is the proof of life video.
Proof of life. That's right. I'm not weekend at Bernie'sing her with puppet strings and stuff. But yeah, so we're just going to get this cracked open. And guys, let's hope that there's something worthwhile in there.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I'll see you guys later. Too.
Okay, so the very friendly guy who is helping figure us out got us unlocked, and we're going to open it up. See, so this is the mystery unit. Okay, well that looks like household stuff, and there's a shoe, so maybe it is household, I don't know. But this is what I saw. So I'm gonna stand back so you guys can see what I saw. It could be anything in there, but anybody who covers their stuff is trying to protect it. So you go, they must have cared about it, and it looks like it's been here a while. Look at the dust flowing out of there.
Poplar fluff, like you know when the fluff is.
Yeah, well that would have been.
Yeah, but there's a lot of dust.
There's a lot of dust in here. So the question is, what do we have? See how nicely it was all covered and taped up? I know, it's just piles of dust. Oh, it's a couch. Oh, that was like our old couch. Actually, those are perfectly fine couches.
That does look like our
We used to have couches just like that. Well, it's not a motorcycle. Okay. But it's a nice couch, which means there might be nice stuff in here, right? So I guess what we should do is start getting some of this stuff out of the way. The dust is terrible in here. There's also, I think, bins at the back. So the reason I bid on this, A, they protected it. B, they left a nice little aisle. And when you get down here, okay, we got some furniture. Okay, well, it's not event rental stuff. It is all household stuff, which is actually better for me because household stuff's a little easier to sell in some cases. But the furniture looks all nice. like it looks to be good furniture. I think what we got to do is bite the bullet and pull all these tarps off. You ready for a dust event? It's like they knew they have a broom in here. These were tidy people. That's a good sign. They've got a broom, they've got a dustpan, they protected everything. These are people who took care of their things. In fact, it was the famous actor Michael Cera. Look, you know Michael Cera from Arrested Development? That's whose name is written on that mop handle. Could you imagine? Okay, the big reveal. Look at that. It's like King Tut's tomb in here. And we'll do this one too. It's a lot of dust. Yeah, it's probably taped to the back. Whew. Okay, I'm just gonna put this on top of the tarp so the tarp doesn't blow away. And oh, that's my glove. It matches the one I'm already wearing. That's handy. Okay, well, I guess this won't be so bad. This will probably all fit in the trailer, which is good, but let's get this other tarp off. I know. Oh yeah, you were right. It was taped on this side. I was hoping for a Harley. Yeah, those are fine, usable couches. They look like they're in really good shape. Those, rarely do I sell the furniture, just so you guys know. When we're normally doing this stuff, I normally donate everything, or most of everything.
And this is like new.
But this is in like new condition, so these can actually be sold. I can probably put those through auction. So maybe if you're up to it, Melissa, we'll get the big bulky stuff out of the way. I got a trooper of a wife, I do. We'll get these things out of the way and then we'll get the rest taken care of. But see how they plastic wrapped everything all nice and tidy? That's a good sign. Okay, with the beds out of the way, and thank you for your help.
Well, the sofas, you mean?
Yeah, our sofas, yeah. I was thinking about the beds because I see there's a bed right there. Let's get this one down. You got that?
Yeah.
It looks like it was probably a matching set. I think that bed matches those dressers. It's basically an entire house is what we have here. Sheets and towels. Well, I'll weigh a tarp down with that for the time being. So yeah, big stuff. Well, we'll let it air out for a second.
It's a pretty organized unit.
It's very organized. Looks like some camping gear. Whatever it is, it's basically somebody's house.
Sure, I'm gonna hold the camera and then.
For him, London. We got bags of clothes. Maybe what we'll do, we'll load up the furniture.
Okay, yeah.
We'll get that out of the way. And then our easiest way to get our return back, our money back, will be on, hopefully, if there's some okay stuff in some of these bins and boxes. If not, it'll just be a bunch of furniture, which is fine. You know, it could have been worse. Definitely was a gamble, but let's get this stuff out of the way now. And then the mattresses and, I mean, everything's packed up very neat and tidy. They were very careful, which is good. Yeah, one sort of dresser unit out. I thought that thing sitting there was a printer. It's actually a professional air purifier wrapped in plastic. The dust is getting to me. Melissa's working on trying to get the drawers in. And I've got a couple little mystery bags of things in here. Let's see what we got. Don't know what that is. It's bagged twice. Well, why would you bag it twice? Okay, well, it's just a bunch of CD drives. Nothing too exciting. Obviously, it was and some DVDs. Are they games? Hey, Melissa, guess what I found in the bottom drawer? A Chilean soccer monkey.
Oh, what's on his back?
That's for the batteries. and probably a little button you push to make him do something. Let's see if it works. Nope. Hey, let's go play soccer. The chili thing's taped on his head. That's gonna hurt when you take that off. You never want to put duct tape on your hair. There was a couple nice oak end tables that were solid wood and a couple antique looking pieces. This is a nice dresser, and it is solid wood, which is, wood is good. Solid is better. Probably regret saying those words out loud, but it's probably going to be lighter than carrying the fiberboard or the press board stuff, and better quality. You can always sand down and refinish wood. So in our attempt to get some of the bigger, clunkier furniture out, I'm going to have to wiggle that one out of here. So they probably did the same thing. The big stuff came in first, the small stuff last, which kind of makes sense. So we'll try and do it in the same order. So this is where we're at. That much of the trailer is already full. It's going to be tight squeeze to get everything in here. I'm not giving up yet though. That said, due to time constraints, I'm not going to do the unboxing part of this video here at the storage locker. We'll drag this stuff home, get somewhere safe where we can do it there. So let's just start packing stuff in. Glad I brought the truck and trailer because they're both full right up. Melissa's giving the unit a sweep. But is it blowing back at you?
It's coming right back in.
It's determined. And once we get this all swept out, I'll take a picture and we'll be on our way. Thank you, sweetie, for doing that.
Yeah, of course.
And soon to bid farewell to the storage yard. I always like to look at what cars are parked out here because, you know, I like old cars. And I saw an old 50s car. Where was it? Oh yeah, right there. Like an old Ford, maybe a 58 Ford. What year is that, would you guys say? To me, it looks like about a 58 maybe, something like that.
I'd say 60.
Fairlane.
4.
Back at the house now, and you can, well, the sun is starting to come down a little bit, but I figured the first thing I would do would be to go through some of these bags and the stuff in the back of the truck, because if it is in fact going to be things that we donate to charity, well, I can just put it right back in the truck. So what do we have in the duffel bags? Looks like some clothing. We got shorts. So we'll go through, oh no, they're not shorts, they're pants. They were just folded, they're cargo pants. I'm gonna go through and just make sure that there's nothing in here that is super precious, that can't go to a new good home. So we'll do a little sifting through the clothes. Must be work clothes. Secui. So some work shirts and things. More cargo pants. Well, we'll dig through this a little bit and see if there's anything exciting. I'll flip that camera back on. It's actually not all, maybe it's not all clothes in here. Maybe there's other stuff too. Well, I did find some loose change. Not a whole pile. In this case, there are some charging cables, which I'll keep handy because, as I found, sometimes you find the thing that it's for later on. There's a lot of bags and bins and boxes to go, so I'm not totally discouraged yet because, I mean, really, there could be quite anything in here. Oh, there's a watch. Cardinal. Not a super fancy one, but a wristwatch nonetheless. That's the thing. You got to dig through every single pouch and every pocket because you don't know what or why somebody put something where it is. Some markers, jumbo markers and stuff. But I'd have to find an awful lot of markers to mark up a profit on this unit. Can always use those though. Started going through this bag. There's unfortunately a squished up cowboy hat. Some relatively new looking runners, not Nikes or anything, but still in good shape. This little Emerson boombox CD player, which might have nominal resale value. And a lot of books. A lot of books. a lot of books in Chilean or in Spanish. So I'm guessing that this person was probably like a temporary worker that went back home or something along those lines. Hey, the best of Dire Straits. Keep that aside. Well, what on earth is that? It looks like a poodle made out of burled wood, or I don't know what that is. Anyway, it looks like a lot of little baskets and chairs, doll furniture and stuff. Some kind of vase in here of a person playing a little guitar ukulele. It's kind of neat. Okay, got a little wooden cart. Another little wooden cart with barrels. And a very heavy cast iron steer. Lots of little knickknacks in here. A bell from Chile. Interesting old bottle. It's a soccer player bottle. That's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. You guys? It's pretty nifty. And we've got just some little odds and ends. Tiny little sombrero. This person's been all over the place. Stuff from Cuba. This is probably a nicely, I think it's an actual poncho that they've got all this stuff wrapped up in. But there's another one of these steers. They're heavy, heavy, heavy. Probably to pull one of these carts with, but that's cast metal. And a horn. Well, that survived. Little hand-made chicken pot. Well, this bin has some neat things in it. With the first batch of stuff already taken to charity, I've got a whole lot more to go. So now I'm going to start sorting through all these boxes and bags and stuff that we threw in here in bins. So far, no real great finds. Lots of good furniture. Couches are fine and everything. Just from my point of view, not a lot of helpful, usable stuff for us to resell. But that said, we've got a long way to go. So let's get digging and hopefully find some cool extra treasures that'll help pay for this unit. Some of these bins are just household things that usable. Got some beer steins, and actually it looks like there's a variety of different beer steins and stuff. Let's make sure this isn't a collection. These white towels are actually in fine condition. That whole bag is full of towels, and they all look to be pretty good. So I'll see if Melissa has use for those. As for me, I'm just gonna make sure that this is just tumblers, because you never know. There could be, sometimes people mix other things in here. Let's make sure it's safe to go off to a donation. I think we should be okay. There is some value in these glasses, but maybe just a few dollars each. Probably not really worth my time to try and sell them all. So we'll bag that up or put the lid back on it, and off that'll go. Ah, I see. They worked as a security guard somewhere. And this is the security uniform in here. Looks like a brand new one too. Hey, insulated, probably fairly warm. Going through some of the bags of clothes, and sometimes you don't want to discount them. Although the used stuff we typically will just donate. Those are a brand new pair of Carhartt pants, and those are probably a $50 pair of pants at least. So that's worth setting aside. There was a decent leather jacket in there, and a Dickies work jacket, not dissimilar to the type of jacket I'm wearing right now. And both look to be in pretty good condition. So the search continues for usable things. Italian jean. And we're going through each and every little bag to see what might be inside. That looks like toiletries in there. Irish Spring, can always use that. Melissa has joined me.
Hello.
And just in time as we go through another bin. Work pants, more work pants. Unfortunately, none of those fit. We'll keep the wooden ones. I've been stockpiling these wooden hangers every time we come across them. And getting rid of our plastic ones, so keep the wood hangers out of there.
Something smells good in here.
Is it the romantic guitar? That sounds like it's full of money. Do you want to
Yes,
maybe watch they'll go flying everywhere?
Hold on, it's taped shut.
Romantic guitar classics.
It's like, just hold on, I got nails.
Okay, while you're doing that, oh, it's a brand new
What can I
baseball hat. Q-tips. I think those come in handy for doing crafts or something.
I'm in.
You're in. And what's in there?
Earplugs?
And foreign money?
Yeah.
Oh, from Mexico. Oh, I'd be like 200 pesos. I have no idea. That's probably not worth very much, but
This reminds me of tiny little toonies.
yeah, they do. They look like our $2 coins. Okay, well, some money is a good start. Maybe that means that we'll find some other stuff in here too. Oh, I see coins. I think possibly a coin collection.
Oh, that's good.
And this might be jewelry.
Do you want me to open what's in the box?
Well, hang on. Silver, I think. Maybe we did find a little stash of stuff. Look, maybe a gold chain. I was really starting to feel down about this unit, if I'm honest.
It's funny, there's usually at least...
That might be a bag of jewelry. I'll set that aside. But I saw the coins in here.
Turn it up.
You want to see what's in that? We've got some vintage coins, more foreign currency.
This one.
I'm guessing if it's separated, it's probably...
Yeah.
Too bad it wasn't like a gold coin. 1900 penny, 1960s. So somebody was into coins, so we've got a bunch of coins from all over the place in here. Quite a few coins, actually. This little box of coins, little coin collection. You want to see what's in the black box?
Sure. I'm guessing watch. What's your guess? Oh, there's
Oh, a dollar bill.
dollar bill. There's more coins.
Gold bars.
Oh!
Is it really?
Wait, look.
Gold plated replica bar.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
I have gold leaf.
Well,
We could gold plate some more replica bars.
I thought we were out of the hole.
Oh, I think there's cash. There is cash in here.
Yeah, but I don't know what country that cash is from. Some countries' cash is not worth the same as other countries' cash.
Franco's. Wait, Frank's.
1,000 francs. Well, maybe we could cash it in for something.
Banco de Guatemala.
It's a silver-colored American 1-cent coin. But we should. I think we should open this up because maybe there's something in here that's real gold. Well, it's gold and silver plated coins, nothing that's actually solid silver. That got me all excited because I thought, oh, we've got 5 grams of pure gold. And then you look at the back and it says replica. The chain might be real in there, though. All it takes is a couple finds like that to just get you back into a positive sort of territory on a unit like this. But if a person collected stuff like this, they might have the real thing mixed in here too, so we got to keep digging. Well, maybe optimistically now, I'm looking for the rest of that coin collection or more coins, but in the meantime, we've got some power tools and some other assorted tools, and tools are always relatively easy to move along to a new owner. Cool aviator style safety glasses. And some wood chip mending tools and stuff. Handy things. Just sort of going bin by bin right now. This little bag. Maybe like a travel, like a dossier wallet kind of thing. Doesn't look like it's ever been used. It looks brand new. I don't think any of us have a use for it, but somebody will. And looks like watch boxes. If I'm lucky, we'll have some watches. Oh, or better yet, a gold chain. Is this, well, it's marked 18 karat. So there's, if that's real. Not sure if that is or not. If it's real, that would pay for the whole unit and then some. And a gold chain. Is the gold chain real? Stamped XPs, it's probably plated, I'm guessing. I don't see I'm just looking for a little gold mark on it. Plated. Anything underneath? Sometimes you got to check under. Nope, that was a watch box. And I did find a random watch lying in one of the other things. Cherokee, I think that's the sort of watch that would have come with, you know, buying some jeans or something. But that said, gold ring, possibly worth maybe a grand or close to it. Oh, look, there's a watch in here. Nice Shell oil. It's got the Shell logo. This must have been like a corporate gift or something. Albion Sands expansion. I wonder if it is a Bulova watch. It's in a Bulova box. It doesn't say Bulova on anywhere, but then again, it was a corporate gift. Either way, another watch. And another watch. Safety award watch. So we're getting a little stack of goodies here. The trunk cleaning stuff. We have a taped up red tin. Let's see what's in here. Okay, I'll be honest. I saw this. Independent Gemological Laboratories, Los Angeles. Certificate of authenticity. I don't want to open that up because it's got the guy's name on it. But look, some kind of gemstones. And I'm going to read it and see if they're real. But it looks like there's an appraisal in here. I might have just found actual treasure here, guys. Let's find out. Okay, it doesn't say anything about this little bag of jewels I found in there, but it does have 2 appraisals for some gold and diamond rings that if I'm lucky, I'll find somewhere in here. So let's keep digging. Well, this box said heater and flashlights, and that's exactly what we have. No power anymore. Little heater there. It looks like there's some tools. Yeah, some drill bits, hammer, hatchet, all kinds of tools in here. Job mate drills, tennis balls. There's a little assortment of stuff. I can decorate a saw or something. Let's see what this is. This looks like maybe a reciprocal saw case or something. No, a swivel cordless drill. I will say everything has been in fantastic condition, so the person was very, very tidy. So the truck is offloaded. Everything that I could take to the auction house I took in just a little while ago, so we got rid of all the furniture that was hopefully sellable. And I expect I'll probably get close to maybe 50% of my money back off of selling the furniture. The rest of the money, though, I think is going to come out of what's sitting here in front of me right now. Let me show you. There are a ton of world coins. Unfortunately, a lot of them are no longer in use anymore before the euro came in. There are some bills which I could probably send in and get some money for, but you know, it's just kind of interesting. A lot of currency from all around the world, some pretty funky looking rings, and there was some gold. So little tiny gold bars, little tiny gold coins, gold leaf, and an 18 karat stamped gold ring, and all these little gold chains. Found this little bag of what looks like gemstones. It looks like maybe they were taken out of rings, or who knows what they're used for. But those were in with that certificate for an appraisal for 2 rings, which I did not find. This is a Chicago, I think, Cincinnati Transit bus token. Really random. It's got a picture of a bus on it. If I can get that clear enough for you guys to see. There it is. So an old bus token. The US dollar bill is actually a silver stock certificate. That's what makes it a little bit more interesting. See at the top it says silver certificate? Those are a bit more collectible. That would have at the time entitled you to a dollar's worth of silver. If only that was backed by silver. Now I could go and get a silver bar. That's kind of a neat thing. So all this money, there was jewelry, some other vintage coins going back to the 1900s, some watches, and that is a Bulova. And it's got its box for it. It's a quartz chronograph and a couple other watches there, more coins, and oddly, a whole bunch of cigars. You might think, okay, well, cigars, they were in a humidor and wrapped in individually sealed containers. This one is a Cohiba. And you'd be surprised to know that Cohiba cigars can be several $100s each. I think almost all of these are Cuban cigars. So there's probably like retail $500, I don't know, $600 worth of cigars. It's crazy to think that people just burn that stuff, but there's a lot of money in cigars here for somebody who likes cigars. I'll have to make sure that they go back into a humidor so it keeps them, the tobacco moist. But then when you add in all the other stuff like the gold ring and the gold leafing materials and jewels and stuff, thankfully, we did find some stuff like this because I was really worried that unit was going to be a bust and be mostly furniture, but I think we pulled the rabbit out of the hat this time. So thanks again for following along in today's episode, and truthfully, I was getting a little concerned going through the bins and buckets that all we did was find a whole bunch of clothing and cleaning supplies and furniture, just regular household stuff. But surprised with some expensive Cuban cigars, surprised with some bags of gold and gold rings and so forth. So you never know what you're going to find in these storage lockers, and I guess that's why we do it, just for the thrill of the hunt. And also, not to diminish it, but we ended up donating a whole pile of stuff to charity. In fact, we did 4 truckloads of clothing to charity, and that's going to be put to good use, and the furniture will sell to help offset the cost of the unit. So everything worked out pretty good. So thanks for watching today's episode, guys. We'll see you all soon. Subscribe if you haven't done that already, and as always, bye for now.